fella there. You ought to be a Boy Scout. You're a fine-looking fella, and I know you'd make a jolly good backwoodsman by the look of you. You're ugly enough anyway.
Hello from sunny Davenport, Iowa. You are listening to the first podcast of the Iowa Boy Scout Council, Catan District Monthly Roundtable Training. My name is Julie Krause, your Catan Roundtable Commissioner, and with me today are Catan's district executives.
Good day. I am Andy Green, one of your district executives. I specifically handle the units in the surrounding areas of Scott County. We are excited to bring the monthly roundtable trainings to you in an effort to help reduce the number of meetings that you have to attend and by way of allowing you to listen to the trainings at your leisure and in your time, whether that is 2 o'clock in the morning or 4:30 in the afternoon. These podcasts are designed to be informative, efficient, timely, and hopefully a little bit enjoyable as well.
This is Ian Scott, and I'm the other half of the Catan District Executive Team, specifically handling the units within Davenport. As a team, Andy and I enjoy using technology for its true purpose, to enhance the efforts we already provide in bringing to you, our district unit leaders and adults, the best possible resources and ideas. Beginning with the August Roundtable meeting, we will hold live meetings once a quarter with monthly podcasts posted during the months in between. We will also be recording in live quarterly meetings and posting those for leaders and adults who are unable to attend. Julie, Andy, and I hope you enjoy this fresh approach to monthly roundtable trainings.
We certainly do, Ian. Together, we welcome you today to spend a little of your time with us as we have a discussion on the Heartbeat, our bi-monthly district newsletter, followed by this month's Big Rock training on using your resources. This month, we focus our efforts on compassion, and of course, ending with a Roundtable Commissioner's Minute. We are also hosting today's podcast. While we are hosting today's podcast, look to future podcasts to include special guests and fascinating people as we work to keep a connection with the pulse of the Catan District Scouting units.
You know, before we jump into training, Julie, we have some exciting events happening in and around Catan and the Iowa Council.
That's right, Andy. What do we have to look forward to this coming month, Ian?
I'm really excited to share with you all about the first annual Catan District-wide Pinewood Derby. It was held on March 9th. We had a total of 52 cars entered into the competition, including divisions for Tiger, Wolf, Bear, and Webelos, and also one for Best in Show. Some of the best parts were seeing the amazing cars that these youth and adults created. My personal favorite was the Hobbit car.
You know, that was a pretty cool car, Ian. I think my favorite part of the day was that I think I ate a cheeseburger made out of raccoon. I mean, the best thing of the day was when Chris Ekstrom put together an informational video including the pictures from our Lego movie adventure. And of course, we can't forget to share with you the winner of the race by the skin of their teeth. Grant Van Nice was our overall winner at the Pinewood Derby from Pack 26 in Bluegrass out of the American Legion.
The first annual Catan District-wide Pinewood Derby was a huge success, evident by the hundreds of smiling faces. The day before, on March 8th, was Scout Night at the Mallards, and it was a sea of scouts in the seats. They made lots of noise and chucked some pucks. Several youth were even allowed to ride the Zambonis. How cool is that?
You know, I'm pretty jealous, Ian. The next Scout Night at the Mallards, you and I need to be the Zamboni drivers.
Exactly my thoughts. So here is the plan then, Andy. We bring in some of our zombie scouts.
Whoa, hold up, gentlemen. I think you're having way too much fun at these scouting events.
Well, who said that we couldn't have any fun?
And who does she think she is saying we're having too much fun?
Andy, listen, we're not breaking the zombie scouts to take over the Zamboni drivers. Ian, we just got those beasties secured. Come on, boys. We're airing this podcast the night of the Catan District Dinner, and we can't be messing around. We have to be serious here. Later, we can be a trio of wild and crazy guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Besides, I thought you were going to talk about the other events coming up, like the camp card sale, Malt, Cub Scout Day Camp, Resident Camp, Spring Recruitment, the District Cook-Off, Weebles at the Y. Hello?
Right. The first ever Weebles at the Y is coming up on April 26th at 7 p.m. And it'll last until 8 a.m. the next day on April 27th. You can find links to the informational flyers and registration on our district webpage at www.illawabsa.org/districts/Catan and on our Catan District Facebook page. This is a twist on Webelos in the Woods, where we will be using a lock-in format, allowing the Webelos to work on Aquanaut and Handyman among food and gym-based tent camping, all at the Davenport West Y on Locust Street. Den leader training will also be offered on Friday night at 8 p.m. while the boys are having fun in their sessions.
Man, I can't wait to jump right into the canoe in the Wise pool. Yeah, Ian. I can't wait to slide down the water slide at the speed of a tiger cub. Save the date. Remember, April 26th through 27th. Sign-up closes once we reach 100 Baron Webelos Scouts. But it'll also be a major recruiting event. Then in May, we have Movies at Loud Thunder, a.k.a. Malt. I love me some chocolate malts, Ian.
Oh, yeah, me too. I hear Emperor Zurg has caused some ruckus out at camp, and it is up to Woody, Buzz, Jesse, Travel Barbie, and Marksman Ken to save the day. You wouldn't know anything about malt, would you, Julie?
Me? No, well, maybe. No, nothing at all about driving a pink Barbie gator around or anything like that. Nothing. Anyhow, malt is the easiest introduction to camping you will ever provide for your Cub Scout families. They show up with their tent, sleeping gear, a change of clothes, and don't forget that toothbrush. Regardless of which night you stay, bring a sack dinner, and remember, there is no campfire cooking during Malt because of the massive number of scouts and families bedding down at Loud Thunder. But breakfast is a truly decadent affair at the dining hall, and all sorts of funs abounds from BB guns, slingshots, and archery to wild and crazy games, scavenger hunts, and of course, searching out Zurg with the movie characters to put Loud Thunder to rights for poor Ranger Jim.
Finally, I can unleash the zombies again. Yes. In other news, we are beginning our spring fundraiser, the Camp Card Sale. For a paltry $5, the purchaser of said camp cards gets $5 off of $100 at Hy-Vee, $5 off $30 at Happy Joe's, buy a big potato at Hungry Hobo and get one free, and a free cactus blossom or a fried pickle with purchase at Texas Roadhouse. Buy 2 tacos and get one free at Taco Bell, including the Dorito taco, $20 off $100 at Active Endeavors, and don't forget the $1 off a thick burger combo at Hardee's, and buy a large pulled pork sandwich and drink and get the second sandwich free at Dickey's Barbecue Pit. Oh, man. But that's not all. This card gives the bearer an amazing 10% off camping gear at our local scout shop all year long. Gotta love me some camping gear.
But the best part is that $2.50 of each camp card the scout sells comes back to the unit to put into the scout's own account to use towards camps and other activities the rest of the year. What a great way to pay for camp. Selling 100 camp cards would pay for 1 whole week at Boy Scout camp. It would pay for 1 Cub Scout and 1 adult to attend Cub Scout resident camp. Talk to your leaders about getting some cards for the beginning of the sale starting on March 22nd.
Hey, that's my birthday! But camp cards are a great way to support our youth and our local businesses who have agreed to partner with us. I could spend $100 a week at Hy-Vee just for our family and then get $5 back to pay for camp cards. I will certainly be buying 25 or more just for us and for last-minute gifts to people. But guys, we've also been working hard on our Friends of Scouting campaigns. How are we doing with the family and community campaigns, Ian?
Well, Julie, we in Catan, we are the masters of Friends of Scouting. Catan currently leads the council districts with 69.39% of our goal as of March 10th.
Yes.
In fact, with the upcoming Courts of Honor and community meetings, we expect to be at 100% of family goal by the end of April. Some exciting items to note during this year's FOS campaign include over $4,000 in family FOS from PAC 88 and from PAC 203 over $3,800.
You know, I love Friends of Scouting, Ian, and I can totally fill out a pledge card in 2.6 seconds flat. Take that, little man.
Whatever, Andy. Leaders, don't forget to contact Andy and me with your spring recruitment dates. In fact, we're setting dates for area-wide recruiting nights. Keep your eyes open for those to be announced. Andy and I will be running the recruitments. You just need to get the word out and provide 2 adult representatives for your unit to speak for the new families interested in getting started.
We have so much happening in Iliwa and Catan, guys. This fall, on November 8th, 2014, will be the Catan Merit Badge Challenge, focusing on STEM-based merit badges. But before that, we have Venturing Rangerscape on April 11th and 12th at Loud Thunder. There's additional information on iliwabsa.org. Saturday, March 29th, we're collecting the masses and working to reclaim the Sac Fox Historical Trail out at Loud Thunder. In fact, I hear tell that Ranger Jim, Crew 212, and I will be doing some hog wrestling Friday night in preparation for Saturday's lunch.
Julie, have I warned you about the dangerous activities for our youth? Does this fall under the Guide to Safe Scouting?
The Guide to Safe... What? Excuse me as I refrain from laughing, Mr. Scout Zombies just recently contained. Anyhow, so much going on. Finally, Thursday, June 5th, in lieu of our June Roundtable meeting, we will have a Scouter cook-off. Look for more details to come, but I can't wait. I just have to find Colleen Habercorn for some nifty homemade awards.
Only one thing left in announcements, Julie. Cub Scout shooting sports training will be held on May 1st from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. out at Loud Thunder. We are in need of adults willing to volunteer one or more days to running the shooting sports at Cub Scout Day Camp. This is the last day to take this training, and we need at least 4 adults each day to run the shooting sports activities planned for our 400 or so Cub Scouts who come each year. Please consider signing up. Again, you can find this information on our council website at www.iliwabsa.org.
Finally! Can I begin the Big Walk training now, gentlemen?
Yeah.
Go
Yep.
ahead.
Well, thank you. This month, we not only focus on compassion, but on how to use our resources, as well as what those resources might be. Catan District is one of 5 districts in the Iliwa Council. We serve 31 Cub Scout packs with 941 youth, 19 Boy Scout troops with 392 youth, 6 Explorer posts with 40 youth, and 4 Venture Crew with 21 youth.
This represents a total of 60 units and 1,394 youth, supported by more than 600 registered adult volunteers. In order to operate our district, we have seven members of the district committee, including standing committees for FOS or Finance, which is John Archer, our membership chair, Greg Wiggum, camping chair, Chad Carr, advancement chair, Dan Moore, and our training chair, Ralph Otteson. We are currently looking for an activities chair and a district committee chair, but acting district committee chair at this time is Bob Christopher.
We also have a commissioner staff of 17. This includes 15 unit commissioners to serve our 60 units for a ratio of 1 commissioner for every 4 units. As you can see, we have a need for unit commissioners. Are you computer savvy? Do you believe in the value of scouting and its impact on youth today and the future of tomorrow? Do you have experience in scouting and want to help others enjoy the benefits you've found? Our commissioners are our unit's first line of defense and first point of contact when they need help.
But what is a commissioner supposed to do? There are several types of commissioners. First, I serve as the District Roundtable Commissioner. My job is to provide opportunities for large group interaction and training. Through the roundtable meeting, the Roundtable Commissioner inspires conversation and brainstorming, brings the district committee's focus to the unit leaders and district parents, and ultimately provides support and direction for the leaders and adults who have questions and needs. My job as the Roundtable Commissioner is to help our district leaders and adults provide the best possible programs and build strong, lasting units.
Unit commissioners are adults who are not necessarily connected to a specific unit, but have had experience running a unit. These adults reach out on a monthly basis to the unit leadership to keep a beat on the unit's pulse, to ask questions, to attend at least one event each month, and to help the unit stay healthy and keep moving forward. They may also be called upon to help bridge gaps between adult volunteers and the chartered organization. They may simply be asked to be another helping hand. The unit commissioner are also tasked by the district commissioner to help get recharters completed and turned in, to take information to the units, and to be the calming voice when needed.
Our district commissioner here in Catan is Jorge Rodriguez, and he steps in when a unit commissioner is not available and works directly with the unit commissioners in their task of serving the units. More than that, the district commissioner is also a volunteer, just like the roundtable and unit commissioners. But this volunteer leads the others in providing support and assistance. The district commissioner works directly with the district executives to make sure the units are healthy and works to find ways to help those that are struggling.
So how do you use your commissioners? Often, our trainings center around the ideal. It is the unit commissioner who can often help you to see past the ideal to how those ideals will work for you in real life. Chances are, if your unit, its leaders, parents, or you are struggling with something, the Commissioner Corps have seen it and experienced it personally, or helped others through the same struggles. Before calling your district executive, call your unit commissioner, and they answer after hours.
It's important to stay in the know, Julie.
You bet it is, Andy.
In today's world, where so many activities are vying for our attention, we have to be able to access information quickly and when we need it. We have a valuable resource on our council and district website, www.illinoisbsa.org. It's our council website, and by clicking on the districts and then Catan, you have access to all things pertinent to our district.
But Andy, there's so much more on our website. We have links to the national website, which is www.scouting.org, and our district Facebook page, which is Facebook/Catan. Volunteers can find online trainings, workbooks, ideas, links to other resources. For rank advancements, meritbadge.wiki is a fantastic tool listing all the ranks, awards, and opportunities, as well as their requirements, and even links to usable workbooks to use in conjunction with handbooks and merit badge books. All the online training is absolutely free and open to anyone to use.
I love those websites, gentlemen, and I use them often. But sometimes I need a live person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that is what the live roundtable trainings are for. Connecting with other adults who have been there or are exactly where you are as well. We will continue to provide the live roundtables once each quarter with the hope that more people will be able to attend fewer number of meetings. We also have many opportunities as a council to meet with other adults. University of Scouting is held on the first Saturday in November and is the best tool for learning and a meeting of the minds. Hundreds of adults come together to participate in live trainings on a variety of topics. The cost is very low and includes a well-rounded lunch. University of Scouting was my first real connection to other adult leaders, and the first time I realized I truly was not alone in dealing with some of my crazy parents and scouts. Okay, truthfully, I also realized I was one of those crazy parents when we first joined Scouting as well.
Julie, you're still one of those crazy parents.
And she was telling us that we have too much fun. You should see Julie sing the Baby Shark song.
Well, anyhow, the key to using resources is simply knowing where to look. We're all human, and we cannot possibly know everything there is to know about scouting, about relationships, about boy behavior, about even scheduling the school cafeteria. But what we need to know is where to find the information we need.
Exactly, Julie. Within the Iowa Council, you can call Mia in the office anytime and ask her just about any question. She may not have the answer, but she'll know who to contact in order to find it. Kathy is our registrar, and she can help you with the ins and outs of unit registrations. Andy and I are both available for any questions you have. However, sometimes we are very busy with the large size at Catan.
That's why we depend on our unit commissioners as well as the training committee and other volunteers to help make the scouting program all that it can be so that we are all together delivering the promise. If the Scout office isn't open, check out the illinoisbsa.org website or shoot any one of us an email. We're here to help, we want to help, and we are a team.
Well, you two are some kind of a team. We just haven't quite figured out what it is yet. I know that using your resources is not a terribly exciting topic, but hopefully you better understand some of the major players and where to find the help and information you might need. The key in a volunteer organization is to remember that we are all in the same boat together, and without us working together, we will never be able to provide the best possible program and foundations for our youth that we all want to be able to provide. In closing, I want to share with you this brief Roundtable Commissioner's Minute on compassion. Compati is Latin for I have suffered with. I bet you didn't think you would be learning any Latin today, did you? This is where the word compassion comes from. So to feel compassion doesn't mean to just feel sorry for another person. It means that you truly feel the pain they feel when we feel compassion. And when somebody says or does anything hurtful to somebody else, it is like they are saying or doing that thing to us as well. Hopefully, that will encourage us to stick together and to stand up for each other. Let's remember to not only ask for help, but to be the person who responds to the call for help as well. Thank you for joining us today for our first ever podcast of the Catan Roundtable.